What's up, guys? Welcome back to another day in the life. So today I want to talk to you guys about mindset shifting. Okay. Um, when I say mindset shifting, I mean shifting the mind to want more out of life, shifting the mind to aspire to be more or to do and to have more. Because ultimately it's all about the mindset. You know, what's up here is going to reflect what you have in your heart, what you do in your life, all of that. So today I want to talk about mindset, um, because it is a very big role into you changing how you are going to get out of these 9 to 5s, how you're going to break free from the system and actually do something for yourself, right? Okay. So once upon a time ago, I used to think that others were the reason why I wasn't getting to where I wanted to be. I thought that, if this person hates me so much, they're going to prevent me from being able to do this, or these people are going to prevent me from getting to where I need to be. These people are stopping me from reaching my goals. And I had to look within myself and ask myself, is that really true? Is that the real reason why I'm not where I want to be? Because really, to be honest, that's an excuse. Nobody else can change your future. Nobody else can do anything for you but you. You have to want more. You have to do more. You have to actually challenge yourself to get it. You have to actually challenge yourself to change your mindset in order to have it. So when I say that all those people that I thought were stopping me from getting it, it wasn't those people. It was me that was stopping myself from getting it, because I wasn't putting enough into myself. I wasn't telling myself that I wanted more out of life. I wasn't telling myself that nothing was going to be able to stop me. If you tell yourself that nothing's going to stop you, then nothing is going to stop you, because it is what you put in the mind that the subconscious actually hears or understands what it needs to do, right? So if you're putting in your mind that you're no good and that you're not going to get it and that you broke all the time, then guess what? The subconscious is internalizing that and saying, you know what? I ain't got it. I am that. Why don't I got this? This is the reason why. And it's telling it that, right? The mind is telling the subconscious that you don't have this because you're broke. You're not going to ever get nowhere in life. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. And a lot of that stems from your past, okay? So what you have to do is you have to work on your past. You have to work on your mindset. You have to try to shift your mindset to see more than what you have been seeing. I had seen nothing but poverty for so long. And so I had got to that place in my mindset where I was seeing nothing but poverty. I was speaking nothing but poverty to myself. I was telling myself that there was no way out. I was telling myself that I wasn't going to be able to get to where I wanted to be by a certain time. But it wasn't until I started shifting my mindset that I actually started saying, thinking differently, and started telling myself that it's you who has to make the change. It's your mindset that has to be shifted. You cannot expect greatness to come out of something when you're constantly putting bad things in it. That saying, what you put into your cup is what's going to flow out, is so true. If I put negativity into my cup and I keep filling that cup up with negativity, then what's going to pour out? What's going to come out of that cup? It's not going to be blessings and the things that I want. It's not going to be the things that I'm really, really seeking, right? It's going to be the things that I keep putting in there. So I'm going to keep putting, if I'm putting negativity in there, that's what I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to get negativity. Negative things are going to overflow out of that cup. So how do I get positive things to come out of that cup? I got to shift my mindset. I got to want more for myself. I have to tell myself that the reason why that cup has negative things in it is because I keep putting negative things inside of that cup. That's the reason why it's got negative stuff coming out of it. It's not because somebody else is putting it in there. It's because you are putting it in there. This life is filled with choices, and you have the choice to change your mindset, to get something better out of life, to want something more out of life. You got to make the change. You got to start filling that cup up with the things that you want. Don't allow nobody else to muddy the waters that you have. Only you can muddy those waters. Oftentimes we allow people to make us angry, get us upset, get us in our feelings. when ultimately they shouldn't even be able to do that. Because you should have the mindset to tell yourself that not today. Not today. I'm sorry, but you're not within my realm of manifestation. You're not in my realm of happiness, peace, joy, love, prosperity, and wealth. You are not in that. So I'm not going to allow you to come in here and muddy up my waters today. Not today. Not today. When somebody comes in your path and they're ready to put your mindset in another, shift your mindset to something that they wanted to shift it to, not today. This is your life. This is your journey. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You're the one filling up that cup. Don't let nobody else put nothing in your cup that you don't want in there. I got to change my mindset if I want something different. You got to do the same thing. So being on this journey of getting out of these 9-to-5 jobs and freeing our minds is a big thing. And the only way you're going to be able to get it is by you filling your mindset up with the things that you want. Telling yourself that I got to live below my means to get what I want. That's not it. You need a different mindset. And it's because you've been living below your means that you don't know that you don't have to do that in order to get the things that you want. It's really about the mindset shift. You can have anything you want, but you got to change your mindset. You got to tell yourself that, oh, that's mine. I'm grateful that now I can see that that's mine. I don't have to chase it. Once before, I was chasing wealth. I was chasing everything, y'all. I was chasing my freedom. I was chasing all that. You got to stop chasing. Don't chase. Know that it's already yours. Know that it's already yours. The fact that you're chasing is the fact that you realize that you are without it. That you have lack. Don't chase. Believe in it. See what you got to do to get there. If that means filling your cup up with things that is going to help you get there, then do it. But don't chase it, because that means that you don't have it. Changing your mindset is a very big thing. It's not going to happen overnight, right? We have a lot of successful people in the world, and one of the main things they tell us all is we have to change our mindsets. If everybody is saying the same thing, then that's got to be what it is. The wheel is not reinvented, okay? The wheel is not being reinvented here. It's already invented. We just need to find our way to making that wheel work for us. That means if you really, really want something, find a way to get it. I told you I was on this path of freeing myself from these 9-to-5s. Why? Because I realized that my mindset is growing past these 9-to-5s. Beforehand, I felt like I needed a job. And now I see that I can create one for myself. That's what I see. And that's what I'm telling you. You can create one for yourself, but it's all about the mindset. And once before, I didn't realize that I could do that. I didn't grow up where they teach you that let's get it, let's do this. I grew up in a system where they told you that you need to do what they want you to do. But it was me. I said I wanted more. I said I wanted something different. I don't want to just live the way that the system wants me to live. I'm seeing these people out here getting it, and they're not living by the system. They're not doing what the system is telling them to do. So how do I get it? The way that you get it is by advancing your mind. Stop telling yourself that you don't have it, because you do. The fact that you want it, the fact that you're already thinking about how to get it means that you already have it. That's the truth. If you are thinking about ways of how to get it, you already have it. The reason why you don't get what you want is because you stop pursuing the thing that you want. That's the reason why we don't get the things that we want. Because we stop pursuing, right? If we stop pursuing, then how can we expect for something to come to us if I'm not going to continue to keep going for it? If I'm not going to continue to keep educating myself on ways to get it. I can't expect something different if I'm not ready to make the change. If I'm not ready to change my mindset, I cannot expect somebody else to change my mindset for me. It has to be me, ready to make the shift, ready to say, I'm tired of living this way. I'm tired of doing the same old thing. I'm tired of saying that I ain't got it. And I'm tired of blaming everybody else. Maybe, just maybe, I need to see why I ain't got it. Why don't I have it? And that requires soul searching. That requires a little bit of soul searching. Oftentimes, I hear a lot of my own people saying that the reason why they don't have something is because somebody didn't give it to them. Right? But you already have what you want. The only difference between you and the people that got it is that they might have had the knowledge to get it before you. But as soon as you realize that it was just knowledge that they received, it wasn't no special handout, it was just the knowledge that they actually were given, then now you got to go get that knowledge. Everything is not handed out to us. We got to get it. Okay? You got to get it. And you got to be willing to get it. And you got to stop being lazy. Because we got a lot of lazy people that's blaming the reason why they're not where they want to be on something else. And the real reason is within you. You're the reason why you're not where you want to be. You're the reason why you're not successful and you don't see yourself in a better place. Because guess what? You're not putting the things in that mind to get yourself to that place. You're listening to the wrong thing. You're putting the wrong thing in. And then guess what? You fill that cup up with dirty water, you're going to get dirty water. Dirty water is going to flow out. Okay? Because the same thing applies. It applies to the same concept applies. What I put in is what I'm going to get out. If I want change, I got to change what's within me. If I want freedom, I got to create that freedom within me. I have to see the potential for freedom within me. Nobody else can make me see that. Nobody else can make me do that. I used to look for other people to give me some kind of sign that I was in the right place. I wasn't going to get that out of them. I was the only person that could tell myself that I was in the right place. Can't nobody else tell me that I was in the right place. Because I had to have the mindset to know that I was in the right place. To know when I was going to be in the right place. What is my right place? You can't look for somebody else to tell you that. They're not going to know because this is not their path. This path is yours. So, I guess what my biggest thing to end this is just letting you guys know that you have to change your mindset if you really want something different. Stop filling your cup up with things that you don't want in there. Because that's all you're doing. You're filling it up with something that you really don't want. And then you're wondering why all this nasty stuff is coming up out of it. The things that you listen to, the things that you think about, everything that you think about. Your thoughts are powerful. Okay? Everything that you listen to, everything that you think about, everything that you are subjected to shapes your reality. If you live in a poverty situation and you're telling yourself that I don't want to live in this poverty, I don't want to be in this poverty, change your mindset. It starts in the mind first. If you want positivity to flow out of your life, then put positivity into your life. If I want to be out of this situation that I feel is not good for me, then you need to find a way, right? And if you can't find a way, then you need to make a way. I thank y'all for listening to me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.